All right, Materialists 824. I wasn't planning on watching this movie, and I thought I'll give it a shot. You got Pedro Pascal, who's been in some stuff. Oh, sorry, battery. I'll make this quick. Pedro Pascal has been in a bunch of great stuff. I mean, Mandalorian, Last of Us, and gonna be in the Fantastic Four. How cool is it? He's in another movie with Chris Evans, a former Fantastic Four team member, and the wonderful, charismatic, sarcastic, gorgeous Dakota Johnson, who was fantastic in SNL, and she was also in Marvel. Yeah, she was. Moving on, and I'm not really a romantic person, not really a romantic comedy drama guy, but it was not bad. I really enjoy this material. It's kind of like Hitch in 2025, kind of. Yeah, so Will Smith's character was a matchmaker. Dakota Johnson is basically a matchmaker, and she's good at her job, and she meets Pedro Pascal's character. He's this rich socialite who's kind of this cool, but he's very, very suave, you know, kind of a charming man. I mean, Pedro's probably playing himself, essentially. But I mean, yeah, Dakota Johnson's character is really good at her job, but she deals with some complicated. It really opens up the door to women in relationships, getting older, and just those themes. And she goes on a date with Pedro Pascal's character. It's just casual, and then she runs into her ex, Chris Evans, who's this kind of this scrappy, young hustler guy who's working, as a oh my gosh, what is the not waiter, but oh my gosh, caterer. Thank you, caterer. And yeah, she's got to use her matchmaking skills to navigate her job and choosing between this. Pedro Pascal's character is rich. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's very wise, he's very sincere. And there's a scene I really like where Pedro breaks down. Okay, you're a matchmaker who, it's about profiles. What looks good and is sexy on paper? Materialist things. Looks, age, possessions. And that's what it is, profiles. Tell me everything about yourself, and it'll make you look cool for the potential partner. Whereas if Chris Evans, he's got good qualities though, but he's very stubborn. He's has a long side. He's very anxious, but his money wise is not in the best place. I think for Dakota Johnson, she's been very successful. I think the idea of that has plagued her mentally, and it's a really interesting way to. I like the conversation Pedro has with character has with. I should know these characters' names. I apologize. I am not a good reviewer. Working on that. I'm probably gonna mess up anyway, but I'll do my best. But there's actually a conversation between Pedro's character and Dakota's character where it really breaks down. Okay, yeah, I see the value in what you do, but I think we really gotta take a step back into what a relationship really means. We gotta peel back the material stuff and understand what really important. And Dakota's character gets hit in the head really hard, where she's good at her job, but there's one woman who gets hurt, and we realize we have to rethink a lot about what relationships really, really mean. And she's torn between these two people, though, but they're both great dudes, played by charismatic, cool actors. But it's an excellent look at that in terms of, and I think when it comes to the emotional, how you feel emotionally, what you want in relationships, can be a huge factor. You're a person that's plagued by, okay, so Chris Evans' character is nice, he's great, he's a little stubborn though, but being poor, what is that worth sticking around for? Then of course, look at Pedro Pascal. He's very nice. He's stable. He's rich. He's got everything you want. So you have rich and stable, and then you have genuine, kind of unstable mentally, but on heart of gold, but very supportive, but broke. So it is interesting, and it's interesting themes. I think that's something that the whole phrase in the good book, is it possible to get in the whole world and lose your soul? So it's an interesting take in relationships, and I really like how they delve into that. 824 is really good at that, just breaking down identity, mental health, relationships, women relationships, men relationships, and how it all matters. It's a very, very great look at it. So, yeah, I would say it's Hitch for the 2025s. Hitch is more of a comedy, but I think this sort of takes its relationship has definitely changed from Will Smith's era when that movie came out to now. So I was thoroughly impressed. I was like, okay, Yeah, so you've won me over. It helps this is a great cast. So, yeah, not too bad. Good job, A24, as usual. That's review. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Oops. It's a weird world we're living in. Fight the good fight. Keep the faith. All right. Signing off.